In one of his songs in the Old Testament, a psalmist writes, "Be still and know that I am God." It's both a command, a direction, as well as a teaching on how to come to that realization. Ramana Maharshi says that silence is the absence of ego. It is the presence of the divine, the presence of God. But God in the sense of that oneness, that one without a second. That absence of ego is very difficult to achieve. Ramakrishna says it's like cutting down, I think he said an aswata tree. I have no idea what that is. But a tree, you've seen it, a willow tree, I know from working at the retreat in Olima. You cut down the willow tree, you come back 2 weeks later and it's just about full grown again. And Ramakrishna says the ego, the nature of ego is like that. So what do? Well, as long as we see ourselves as other than God, our beloved exists. The truth exists. And so we focus on that. We commune with the beloved, with that sense of love, that sense of presence, that sense of wholeness, that sense of delight that dwells deep inside the self. And when we sit around the pond, as it were, the pond of mind, together with our beloved, we can sit and see in the stillness of that lake the fish swimming without disturbing anything. And the surface of the lake is perfectly calm, and like the scriptures describe, in that calm lake you can see the full moon in all of its glory, in all of its oneness. It's when the lake ripples that we see the multiplicity of moons or shards of light and cannot see that singularity. So we sit there with our beloved on the edge of this lake, trying to see that oneness. It's like sitting at the edge of your mind with your awareness and watching the fish, the thoughts of your mind, swim freely around. And it's not them that's causing the disturbed mind, you see. The thing that causes the disturbed mind is this, your little fingers, 2 of your fingers. One of those fingers is named me, and one of those fingers is named mine. And when you see the fish swimming in the pond of the mind and you reach out to touch them or to claim them or to identify with them or to make a comment about them or to analyze them, to do anything with those 2 fingers, me and mine, disturbs the surface of that lake. There's no more stillness there. So for the bhakta, to be still and to know that I am God is to sit in the presence of that divine energy, that divine lover, and to watch the mind, and through the mind, the world and the body and all that it entails, and to enjoy that watching in a silent bliss in the presence of God, and resisting the urge to extend the 2 fingers of me and mine to touch the water. In that is the stillness. In that is the unbreakable silence. In that is where we find our union, we find our strength, we find our refuge.